on top of your head.
All right, let's go to work.
What do you plan to do if this whole dream of yours doesn't work out?
That doesn't even enter my consciousness.
I thought you said he was dead. He was. I checked his pulse.
Locking this paper in the closet. Huh? Open the door, Smoke! I've had a few.
A few what?
Few small beers.
Hello, and welcome to the Talk Film Society Awards show podcast. I am your host, Marcelo Pico, and with me is the other host of this show. It's Siobhan Irving. Hello, Siobhan.
What up, Marcelo? It's
Hey.
a good day today for me,
It's a good day.
for you, for the world, for Talk Film Society especially. It's a very special episode. Just quick note up top for me, I'm sick, so if I cough or it sound low energy or anything,
Yeah.
it's because I got sick from illicit activities.
Illicit. Yeah. Thoughts and prayers are with Siobhan Irving. Hope you get better. But you told me before we recorded, you said nothing's going to stop me from coming on the mic
No,
and
nothing.
doing this.
Nothing can get in my way from getting on mic and helping Marcelo Pico announce
Yes.
the Talk Film Society Awards 2026 official nominees.
Yeah. And that's what we're doing. Okay, quick note up top. Who are we? I like movies. Siobhan, what about you?
I'm sick.
This is the best director's
Playing a lot of
episode.
Assassin's Creed lately. That's me.
You've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed. Are you
Less movies right now and more into an Assassin's Creed phase.
How big of an Assassin's Creed fan are you?
At one point, I was potentially the biggest in the world.
Whoa.
I have fallen off in recent years because I didn't like the direction the series took. But now that I'm over that, and it's been like at least 8 years since they took that direction, I'm giving them another chance.
Okay. How'd you feel about the movie?
I enjoyed the movie. I reviewed it for the website.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, I remember doing that. I think the movie is quite good. Now, look, I have a video game movie sliding scale.
That's true.
I call that movie good, which
Okay.
means it's okay, probably. But I think it's good.
Yeah, I've got a question in regards to that. Do you think 2025 was a golden year for horror?
Yeah, you can't do that to me. Can't do that to me.
Yeah.
2025 golden year for horror. I gotta think back.
I mean, okay, before you answer, and I know I just
we
asked
had
you.
like at least 3 or 4 or 5 films open to like 40 plus million weekends.
Yeah.
I mean, that's insane.
I want people listening, as we go through the nominees for this year's Talk Film Society Awards, count how many horror movies show up. Okay?
Drinking game.
Drinking. Get out your scotch, your whiskey, your bourbon, your vodka,
Moonshine.
and take a swig. Take a swig, wine, beer.
Flaming Dr. Peppers.
Take a swig every time you hear a horror movie. All right, so that's who we are. Best directors coming up later. But for now, let's just jump into it.
Whole Irish car bomb every time.
Is that like a Guinness and like a shot of something?
Yeah, you dump a shot. You like slam whatever. It's a shot inside of a beer.
Beautiful. Okay. The Talk Film Society Awards. Best directors, like I said, coming up later. But for now, the nominees for the 13th annual Talk Film Society Awards. Okay? Here we go.
Okay.
And folks listening, you can follow along and you can vote over at talkfilmsociety.com/TFSAwards.
Yes.
Or /vote or /awards.
Wow.
Siobhan, you want to add another slash in there?
Slash.
Okay, slash. That's SLASH. Now, let's get started. Okay, I've opened up the page.
Okay. I got my page open. We are going to be reading these off. We're going to be trading off. I'm going to be starting things.
All right.
Very special here. Starting with
Without further
potentially
ado,
a new category this year.
new category. Yeah.
Best stunts. We beat the Academy by 2 years or 1 year.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they're doing it next year or the year after.
I forget to.
Best stunts. 28 years later. Ballerina. I believe we mean for the world of John Wick, Ballerina. Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning. One Battle After Another. Sinners. Thunderbolts Asterisk.
Nice.
Interesting.
Interesting nominees there. First time, like you said, we're doing this category. I wanted to get the jump on the Academy. Siobhan, you already voted, right?
I did already vote, yeah.
Yeah. Of course, you can't reveal who you voted for. That would tip the scale for anybody
I
listening.
can, but I'm not going to. I
No,
refuse.
you're not going to. No, you shouldn't. Okay.
Don't ever tell me what I can't do, but I'm not going to do it.
All right, my turn. I'm doing Best Directorial Feature Debut. Here we go. These are just the movie names. I was too busy to add the actual directors' names. I apologize. So just the movie titles, okay? Nominees are The Day the Earth Blew Up, Ephus, Friendship, K-Pop Demon Hunters, Lurker, and Sorry Baby.
Wow.
Congrats.
They're a very interesting list, honestly. I mean, who think like K-pop is such like a massive thing? Like, who thinks of it as a directorial debut? But like, if it is, it is.
Our voters think they know, so they're like, yeah, that one.
Our voters are in the know. That's why these lists are so fucking great.
Two animated films in this category, by the way. I don't think that's ever happened before.
Yeah, and that is interesting too. And I do just have to say, I do believe that you mean The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I heard about Lurker a lot, like earlier in the year, and then I stopped hearing about it. I should see it.
Lurker is good. I did see it. I think it's worth a watch for sure.
Best makeup and hairstyling is our next category. And we've got 28 years later, all that iodine. Sinners, all that blood. Frankenstein. Oh god, all that skin falling off of the guy. The Ugly Stepsister, I don't know. Weapons. Her hair's falling out. She's a witch.
She's a witch. Spoiler.
Wow.
Good nominees. I think the Oscars, they did not nominate Weapons for makeup and hairstyle, right?
Oh, yeah, only Amy Madigan's the only Weapons.
Wow. Okay. Well, we'll see if TFS gonna nominate Weapons more. We'll see.
What?
All right.
Oh, yes, we will see that as we keep reading them off. I was gonna say, like, it's already been decided if we did. But we'll see here as we keep reading.
Exactly. Okay. Next category: Best Documentary. We have The Alabama Situation, Cover Up, Pee Wee as Himself, and The Perfect Neighbor.
Only 4.
Only 4. You know, I'm the one counting the ballots, and I'm the one ultimately deciding on a whim sometimes. Not on a whim. I look at the numbers, and if, like, for example, this category, if there are 4 that have taken up most of the votes, and the 5th slot, like, is, like, very, like, far away points-wise from the top 4, then I go, okay, it's this solid top 4, that's the 4. Some categories, they get 6 because it's kind of too close to call, and I'm like, okay, we can add 6 in this category. So that's my rationale. I'm not going to say it's a weak year for documentaries. I'm just going to say it's a weak year for our voters watching documentaries. So it's on you guys.
Trying to think. I think I did submit at least one, and it's not here, but whatever. Now, Marcelo, you did, of course, skip a category here. It's Best Independent Film.
Oh, sorry. I'm going backwards. So,
EFUS. Sorry, baby. The Testament of Anne Lee. Train Dreams. And Twinless.
nice. Best independent film.
Independent films.
Good selection, if you ask me. All right. Okay, Siobhan, I'm going to literally go backwards and do visual effects. Best visual effects. Here we go. Here are the
Are you
nominees.
looking at a different thing than I am? Because mine, Best Visual Effects, is next.
Really?
Yeah. After Best Documentary.
Oh. Well, I guess I'm doing all the ones on the right.
I'm on a phone. I mean, they're all
Okay.
one single line.
Well, that explains a lot. So I'm on my iPad. So we're just looking at two different versions of the website. So
I guess.
sorry, folks. All right. So let me do best visual effects. Okay.
Please.
Avatar: Fire and Ash, Mickey 17, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, Predator: Badlands, Sinners, and Superman.
Hey, where the hell else are you seeing Mickey 17 nominated, huh?
Exactly. Nowhere
Exactly.
else. Nowhere else.
Exactly.
Now you're next. Production design.
Best Production Design. 28 years later.
Oh, that Bone Temple.
Frankenstein. Hamnet. Marty Supreme. Sinners.
Hell yeah. Good list there. Next on my iPad is best costume design for me. I'll read that. Here we go. Frankenstein, Hamnet, One Battle After Another, Sinners, and, hey, The Testament of Anne Lee.
Yep. I am a little surprised
Yeah.
Hamnet connected with so many of our voters.
I can see it. You know, I've kind of come back around on Hamnet. Kind of done like a full 180 or 360, however you want to look at it.
360.
Yeah, 360. I saw it. I thought, this is pretty good. Thought about it and go, you know what? Maybe not so good. But now I'm like, you know what? It is pretty good. I see the value in it.
Perhaps we'll hear my thoughts about it later.
Interesting. Okay. Next.
Best Original Song.
Yes.
As Alive as You Need Me to Be. Tron Ares. 9 Inch Nails. Golden. K-Pop Demon Hunters. The K-Pop Demon Hunters. I Lied to You. Sinners. By the Sinners. Pale, Pale Moon. Sinners by the Sinners. What It Sounds Like. K-Pop Demon Hunters by the K-Pop Demon Hunters. By Hunter X.
What a category. 2 Sinners, 2 K-Pops, and 1 Tron Ares.
One Tron. Tron got in here.
Tron got in there. And no surprise, last year they kind of swept their song and score category. So, good for them. Best Film Editing. 28 years later, Marty Supreme. One Battle After Another. Sinners and Weapons.
Very sensible. Very sensible.
I like it.
Best Film Score.
Ooh, this is a big one.
28 years later. Marty Supreme. One Battle After Another. Sinners. Tron Ares. Good list. I'll give that one. I'll give that one 2 big thumbs up.
Yeah.
Marty Supreme, I think, should have been nominated for that Oscar. One of Tricks Point Never. 28 years later, and Tron also. But I'm very. We have to be the ones to recognize them.
Exactly. Yeah. We have the taste. And now, here's a big one. Best Supporting Performance.
Ooh, big one.
All right. I'm going to read this all 10 in this category.
Yeah, just a reminder, if you haven't been listening, this year we switched to a genderless category of 10 nominees.
And there's going to be only one winner in each category.
Only one can stand tall.
Here are your nominees for Best Supporting Performance. Miles Catton, Sinners. Benicio del Toro, One Battle After Another. Jacob Elordi, Frankenstein. Ray Fiennes, 28 Years Later. Inga Its Daughter Lilalis, Sentimental Value. Delroy Lindo, Sinners. Amy Madigan, Weapons. Wunmi Masako, Sinners. Sean Penn, One Battle After Another. And Teyana Taylor, One Battle After Another.
Holy heck. Would you look at that list?
A lot of 3 Sinners and 3 One Battles. And a 28 Years Later,
Wow.
and a Frankenstein, and a Weapons.
Didn't even notice that, yeah. The 2 triples. Wow.
Yeah.
But it still feels good, doesn't it?
It does feel good. All right. Next. Here's the next big one. Siobhan, it's all yours.
Best lead performance. Lead performance. Same thing, 10 nominees, genderless. Jesse Buckley, Hamnet. Oh, those dimples.
Oh, yeah. We'll talk about it.
Rose Burns. Mr. Burns. If I had legs, I'd kick you. Rose Byrne. Excuse me. Timothy Chalamet. Marty Supreme. Leonardo DiCaprio. One Battle After Another. Chase Infinity. One Battle After Another. Michael B. Jordan. Sinners. Michael B. Jordan, Sinners. Just a little humor for you.
Wow.
Lee Byung-hun, No Other Choice. Josh O'Connor, Wake Up Dead Man. Jesse Plemons, Begonia. And Ava Victor, Sorry, Baby.
Wow.
Huh.
I want to note one thing that I noticed I think today, because I put this list together. I counted the ballots last night and put the list together last night. Surprisingly, to me, Emma Stone not on the list.
I noticed that, especially after I saw Jesse Plemons. I was like, wait, I didn't see Emma Stone.
Yeah.
Not here.
Yeah, crazy. But hey, voters, you're always right unless you're wrong. All right, next. Best
Well, you
original
were definitely
screenplay.
right about that one, so thank you.
Best Original Screenplay, Marty Supreme, Sentimental Value, Sinners, Sorry Baby, and Weapons.
Wow.
I want to jump in here and quickly thank the person who kept calling Sentimental Values on the ballot. I'm not going to name who that was, but thank you.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Best. Oh wait. I'm thinking of it. I think for best documentary, I just wrote LOL. I think that's what I did for in one category, and then I moved on. Best adapted screenplay, Begonia. No Other Choice.
Wow.
One Battle After Another. Train Dreams.
Choo choo.
Wake Up Dead Man.
Wow.
Wow.
Love these 2 screenplay categories. These nominees, these picks. Good stuff.
We got some good ones in there, don't we?
Yeah. All right, next. Best cinematographer.
Wow.
I can already tell this is going to be trouble for my pronunciation. Your nominees are Autumn Durald Arakpa, Sinners. Michael Bauman, One Battle After Another. Dan Laustinson, Frankenstein. Anthony Dodd Mantle, 28 Years Later. Adolfo Veloso, Train Dreams. And Steve Yedlin, Wake Up Dead Man. That's great.
No notes. Very few notes.
I mean, they're good picks. These are good picks.
Good picks. You got great picks in there.
These are
some beautiful looking films.
I don't know how much I influenced the votes through this last season. I really talked up Wake Up Dead Man's cinematography. And I'm very happy. I think so far out of all these categories, seeing Wake Up Dead Man in this category makes me happy. I'm not going to say if that's my favorite of the bunch, but I'm just saying this inclusion here, solid.
Right. Best sound. 28 years later. Avatar, Fire and Ash. F1. One Battle After Another. Sinners. F1 TFS Award nominee, Marcelo.
Yeah. Will it be nominated for Best Picture?
We'll see. I mean, it could be. I hope so.
It could be. There's no way of knowing. All right. Next category, Best Acting Ensemble. Your nominees are Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sinners, Wake Up, Dead Man, and Weapons. Wow.
All deserved. Can't say it. Can't say they're not. Can't say they're not.
Mm-hmm. Strong category.
Strong cat. Best animated film. The Day the Earth Blew Up. I believe that means The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie. K-pop Demon Hunters.
Whoa.
Little Amelie, or The Character of Rain. Predator, Killer of Killers. And Zootopia 2.
Wow.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
Next category, Best International Film.
Wow.
Your nominees are Chainsaw Man, the movie, Resi-Ark.
Wow.
It Was Just an Accident, No Other Choice, The Secret Agent, and Sentimental Value.
That's fascinating. Chainsaw Man, the movie Resi-Ark, did not get into animated film, but it did get into international film. That's fascinating.
Get out of here, Sorat. Get the fuck out of here.
I think, maybe less people watch foreign films than they do animated movies.
Because this is very close to what the Oscars nominated, except for, Chainsaw Man pushed Sorat. I think it's because Sorat hasn't even really come out in theaters for American audiences yet, so nobody's really seen Sorat.
Yeah, I can't see Sorat. I mean, Jesus Christ. What do you want me to do?
Exactly. So people saw Chainsaw Man instead. All right. Next one. Hey, speaking of Best Director.
Speaking of Best Director, I'm going to get into the Best Director category. Paul Thomas Anderson, One Battle After Another. Danny Boyle, 28 Years Later. Park Chan-wook, No Other Choice. Ryan Coogler, Sinners. Ryan Johnson, Wake Up Dead Man.
Wow.
Chloe Zhao, Hamnet.
Whoa.
Huh.
Again, this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like I said before, whenever there's a six, that's a heavy 6. A lot of points between those 6. And yeah, I can't reveal, who squeaked in at number 6, but I'll just say it is a few surprises in there, especially considering, I don't know. I'm going to be honest. Did not expect Wake Up Dead Man to pick up this many nominations, but I'm happy it did.
Yeah. It's a surprise. It is a surprise. Yeah. Certainly. I remember when I was reading through them earlier that like that might have been my biggest surprise, just how much Wake Up Dead Man we had around. Mm-hmm. I ain't against it, just for the record.
No, me neither. All right.
Here we are.
Film of the year. Do we want to do 5 and 5?
Let's do... no, let's go back and forth.
Okay, fine. I'll go first. Here are your best films of the year.
Yeah, let's do it.
28 years later.
Begonia.
Frankenstein.
Hamnet.
Marty Supreme.
No Other Choice.
One battle after another.
Sinners.
Wake Up, Dead Man.
Weapons.
Those are your nominees.
All right. Wow.
All right.
Not
Thoughts?
all. We got a lot of crossover with the other major award shows, I'll say, but we're in with 28 years later. We're in a league of our own there. Same with No Other Choice and Wake Up Dead Man and Weapons. Yeah, it's an interesting list. It's an interesting list.
Very interesting. Very interesting. How do I put this? Any predictions? Like, what's the craziest one that could win an award? Would it be Chainsaw Man for best international film?
Yeah, I hope that happens. They could win any award. The craziest nomination that could win any of the awards.
I mean, again, I don't want to tip the scales, but the chance that a 28 years later could win best film of the year. I mean,
yeah, I mean that'd be frankly wild.
Yeah, but it you know what? Not going to rule it out. It could happen.
17 winning best visual effects.
But yeah, excellent stuff. Go vote. Again, that link is talkfilmsociety.com/vote. Or /vote or /TFSAwards or /awards. Yeah, or just go to the main site. It'll be up top. I'll put that up top. I'll make myself a note. All right, that's it. Those are the nominees. Go vote. All right, next. The news.
What else do we got to do? Oh, the news.
Yeah, real quick. The Indie Spirit Awards happened.
Yeah. I mean, just because we had our own stuff doesn't mean the world stopped turning,
Exactly, yeah. Although I kind of wish that would happen. That the world turned just for us, but no.
Yeah.
No. I'm opening up the page. Siobhan, did you catch any of the Indie Spirit Awards?
Did I catch them? No. They were too fast for me.
Yeah, much like Sonic. I can't seem to open the page, which is concerning because this is.
I'm not really sure who won, honestly.
Oh, here, okay. The page has been opened. I can reveal to you the big winners. Of note, let's see. Let's go to the bottom. So, hey, Testament of Ann Lee won for best editing, cinematography, Train Dreams, international film, The Secret Agent. Best first screenplay, Lurker. Speaking of Lurker.
Oh, wow. There it is.
Best first feature, Lurker.
Wow.
Best screenplay, Sorry Baby.
There it is. Okay. I thought, that was a first screenplay, wasn't it? And a first feature.
They were not nominated for best first screenplay.
Okay.
And they also weren't nominated for best first feature.
Sure.
I thought it was a first feature. Anyway,
I'm 100% sure it's a first feature. I don't know about screenplay, but that's definitely her directorial debut.
Because the nominees were Lurker, Blue Sun Palace, Dust Bunny, East of Wall, and One of Them Days for Best First Feature.
Anyway, keep going.
Best Supporting Performance, Naomi Aki for Sorry Baby.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I like that win. Best Lead Performance. This one is big. I'm happy she won. Rose Byrne, If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You.
All right, fueling the Oscar fires.
I wanted her to win that Oscar. And Best Director, Best Feature, both went to Choo Choo, Train Dreams.
Really? Oh my God, I love it.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I like everything that you just said there. That's good stuff.
I was kind of hoping, because in these two categories, Sorry Baby was nominated, and I kind of wanted Sorry Baby to win. But hey, I'm happy with Train Dreams. It is a very good movie. I like it a lot. The more I think about it, the more I love it.
I'm ecstatic about it. I think that's a lovely winner.
Yeah. So those were the Indie Spirit Awards. Any thoughts?
I've been saying multiple times already. My thoughts are, I think those are great winners. I'm very happy Train Dreams won a major award like that. And I also think it's rad that Sorry Baby picked up a couple. And who don't like that Rose Byrne? Even though like Train Dreams is nominated for the Oscars, it still doesn't feel like that thing that has been kind of annoying me in the last few years with the Independent Spirit Awards, where there is too much crossover with the Oscars and the Indie Spirits.
Yeah.
So like, I agree with you. I think Sorry Baby ultimately would have been a better winner, but I think Train Dreams isn't exactly like the front runner for anything. No. So
I don't. Unfortunately, I don't see it winning anything at the Oscars, which, whatever. So I guess this is the next best thing, I'm sure. And the people behind Train Dreams, I said it before, also the creative team behind Sing Sing, a movie I loved. So happy for them to win and get nominated for stuff, so they can make more films. So they're good people. All right. And that's the news. Okay. I forgot we're doing this. I mean, I think it's time for what is it that we've been watching, right?
Do you think it's time?
I think so. Unless we want to skip it this week.
What is it that we have been watching? Okay. No, I've got a few things to say.
You got a few things to say. Okay.
But of course, we can't decide who goes first on our own. We have to turn to our lovely hockey puck, which we flip heads or tails. I'll choose it this time. I'm feeling heads.
All right.
Up. Blap. It is heads. I go first.
All right.
I go first. What is it that I have been watching over here?
What is it?
I have caught up with some more Oscar things.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
That's great.
So what were the Oscar things you saw?
Oh, okay. Thank you. Well, I watched two more shorts, one of which animated, one of which live action short.
Yeah?
I'll talk about the animated one first, Butterfly, or Papillon in French. It tells the story of Alfred Nakache, or Nakash, I don't know, a North American Jewish man, his life through it's telling his life through his relationship to swimming at different points in his life. From swimming as a child to competing at the Olympics to his time in the concentration camps. It's fine, I think. It feels kind of like it felt more to me like it's like a thing to show classrooms more than anything, really. The only thing that I thought was like that remarkable was like it's all hand oil painted, And it's like in this really nice expressionist, like really goopy style. It's really nice.
Wow.
But the story it tells or the way it tells it anyway is just, it's not all that compelling. Honestly, it's a little boring. A little boring. Now the other short I watched, live action short, The Singers. It is it's on Netflix now. It's about a bartender in a small town bar full of like depressed old regulars on a snowy night. He decides he wants to liven up the gloomy night, so he sets up an informal $100 in a six-pack singing competition with the patrons in the bar. So it's a lovely little thing. I liked it a lot. It's got great aesthetics, like really grainy film quality. Really good, like that bar and the people. They just look like it all looks legit. Like they all belong there, and like you feel that oppressive atmosphere, boredom. I didn't know, like, and like it looks like I said, like really grainy and kind of oppressive. Like I didn't know what this movie was for the first like 5 minutes. And like I really thought I was being set up for a horror film. It's not that at all. It's actually like a really lovely singing thing. The bartender is played by Mike Young, who you may have heard of. He's famous. He got famous for like going viral. He's being a New York City subway singer. And he made it onto America's Got Talent, made it pretty far in a season. But yeah, The Singers. I'd recommend that one, and it's charming. I had a good time with it.
Okay.
Some nice emotion in there. All right, that's my shorts. How about the big boys, Marcelo?
Yes. I can't wait.
Go all the way to the top. Best Picture. I finally finished watching Hamnet.
Oh.
I previously I had walked out of the theater on Hamnet like probably 20, 30 minutes in. Not through any fault of the movies itself, but I had walked into the movie and I didn't care to be there, and I left. I was thinking of something else. So I literally started it from exactly where I left. You know what? I liked Hamnet. I liked Hamnet a lot.
Oh, really? Okay.
I really did. I thought it was a very primally effective drama. It's it's an interesting idea to tell the story of Shakespeare without like really telling the story of Shakespeare. It's more of like an emotional tone piece. Which is, I think, a smart thing because, like, you tell me I'm going to watch a Shakespeare biography, I could give less of a shit, but, like, they make me care through the emotions of it and why it connects to people, which I think is just a very smart way to go about it. And I say very primally effective. There's this so much screaming and crying and agony. Buckley, it's not just her dimple. She really goes for it. She really does it. She got me with her performance. Every now and then it's maybe a bit much, but I don't think it's insincere. And then the film can be a bit much. Like, I don't know why we had to see a child's death's like a child's final death dream for an extended sequence. Like, that was like a bit like, okay, guys, this is depressing. This is too much. But the finale is inspired stuff, fantastic stuff. Like, it made me like understand the appeal of Shakespeare and just and the emotion behind it, the artistry behind it, and just the looks in both Paul Mescal and especially Jessie Buckley's eyes during that final bit of that of the film. Like it is something to die for. Like that, it's fabulous stuff.
Yeah, I'm glad you liked it. Like I was saying before, I've come around on it. The more I think about it, and the only this may upset some people, but the only thing I don't like about the movie that I still think is the weakest link, and it's not because of the actor, it's just because of certain scenes he's in. It's Paul Mescal, and his character, and one scene in particular I did not like, and other than that, I think the movie works. I think the movie does what it needs to do in that final scene in the round. Like that's beautiful stuff. I'm happy to have gone through the journey just to see that scene, because I still think that's an incredible scene.
Yeah, it is. That's it. Kind of makes everything about the film. Like it really does. It drives everything home perfectly. Brings everything full circle.
So a fun fact I learned last week is that Steven Spielberg apparently is the person who holds the record for most nominations for Best Picture. Because he's nominated this year for Hamnet, but he's only won once for Best Picture. Schindler's List. Will he win a second one this year for Hamnet? We'll see.
I've been saying it. I don't. It's definitely not off the table, and I frankly, I don't know. I still kind of think it will.
I think it'd be quite a twist if, if Hamnet were to win, it would be a little bit of an upset because Sinners and One Battle are like, I think, duking it out for the top spot, and for third place to come in and beat it would be a bit of a surprise. But also, the fact that Spielberg lost Best Picture to a Shakespeare movie 27 years ago, or more than that now. But yeah, quite the twist if that happens. It was like 98. Anyway, Siobhan, what else have you been watching?
Oh, well, Marcelo, we're going to stay up here in Best Picture Town.
What? Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. No, you get the fuck out of here.
Fuck you.
No, fuck you. Now, see, I'm playing along with this because it's perfectly in line with the energy of the film. It's Marty Supreme.
Hey.
Fuck you. I'm Marty Supreme over here.
I'm walking here.
I thought this was perfectly fine.
Okay.
Like I had a good time. I think I laughed. I think there's some good performances. The score is fantastic. That's the best thing about it. It is just a guy being a just king shithead for so long, and the depths of how big of a piece of shit he can possibly be. You think you know them, and then they get worse. I'm gonna say this. I think the two, I want to say Duplass.
Safdie.
What are the Safdies? The Josh and Benny. Like, it felt like Benny wanted to do something new, and Josh just kind of did the thing they do well again.
I agree.
And so there's something that's like, it's a little less ambitious to me, and it's a little less interesting for that fact. But am I going to say it's not good? No, I'm not going to say that. I just don't. I just didn't love it. But there is a ton to like about it. Mario Supreme.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty much in agreement with you, Siobhan. Even though I did like Mario Supreme more than Smashing Machine, but I appreciate the swing of Smashing Machine in that it is a complete opposite like vibe of what Uncut Gems is. Like the propulsive momentum, the high blood pressure ness of Uncut Gems. That's not in Smashing Machine. It's like very quiet, very solemn. There's like a scene or two towards the end when you're like, what the fuck? Where it just really just comes up and just like all of a sudden there's a gun. It's like, yeah. But no, it's a different movie. And even though I didn't like Smashing Machine that much, like I appreciate what he was trying to do. Like trying to veer away from that Uncut Gems like aura. And meanwhile you have Mario Supreme that just soaks that up and just like, oh, here's more of it. I enjoyed Mario Supreme. I did, but I get it.
What when the movie? I mean, this isn't really a spoiler. It's just the movie ends with the song "Everybody Wants to Rule the World" by Tears for Fears, right?
Yeah.
And when that kicked in, when that needle dropped, I was like, yeah, Uncut Gems could have ended with this and it would have worked in the exact same way. Good Time could have ended like this and it would have worked in the exact same way. And like that thought kind of sunk in my head. I was just like, yeah, this wasn't anything new. Like it was, like, yeah, there's a lot of things exceptional about it, but it just was like, yeah, he did the same thing again, which is the same thing bad? No, certainly not. I'd watch it again. I'd watch a new one. If he makes a fourth movie like that, sure, fine, great.
Yeah.
But I'm just not like impressed. I'm not moved or anything. Kevin O'Leary, though, fantastic.
Yeah. All right. Well, is that it? Is it all that you've been watching?
That is the end. That's the end of my Oscars wrap up for the week.
Nice. All right. Well, that is it that you've been watching.
I'm missing two.
Oh,
Sentimental Values. I need to see Sentimental Values, and I need to see Secret Agents.
Okay. I have a feeling.
We'll see if I can get to them.
I have a feeling you'll enjoy both of them. I think they're
bold
good.
Bold prediction.
Your hit rate on the Best Picture nominee so far is, let me try to remember. You outright hate one.
Sure.
And I think you've pretty much liked the rest, right?
I would say so. I've liked, like, I think I truly love like two. Yeah, like I really love two. And then the rest I'm like to very great.
Yeah. Even F1, right?
Even you know what? No, F1 is in the middle between like Begonia and Marty Supreme.
F1 more like F off.
I'm not.
You're not gonna say that. All right. Well, look. Okay. So that is it that you've been watching.
That is it that I have been watching.
No Lord of the Rings games.
No, just let's move on. What have you been watching, Marcelo?
All right. Okay. I'm looking. It's. I'm revealing it now just so people will know my situation. I'm in Virginia. The state of Virginia. Recording from a hotel. Haven't been to the movies because I've been out of town. And frankly, the last two movies I saw in a theater, they were both Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie. And I've already talked about it. It's the best movie of the year. If it had come out last year, theatrically, right, and it was official 2025 release, it'd be my number one. I put it above all the movies I saw last year. I don't know what will top it this year. Who knows? The Odyssey, Avengers, Doomsday. I don't know. So I'll just repeat myself and say, go out and see Nirvana the band, the movie. Nirvana the band, the show, the movie. if it's playing near you. I've been rewatching the web series and the Viceland show. If you can get your hands on those, I recommend that. But also, if you're waiting for a box set, apparently Neon is now has the rights to all of that material, and they're going to be releasing that in the box set in the future. So that's exciting. So Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie, amazing stuff. I also mentioned, I didn't mention this. And this movie's still making money in theaters right now. Send help. I didn't bring up that I saw this. Did I? No.
I don't know if you did, no.
Yeah. Sam Raimi. He made a movie that's good. Starring Rachel McAdams. Dylan O'Brien. So it's right along the lines of Drag Me to Hell.
No. Conan O'Brien's in it?
Dylan O'Brien.
Dylan O'Brien. Okay.
Dylan O'Brien.
I was like, wait, is he just getting into acting now?
It's Rachel McAdams starring with Conan O'Brien. No, good old Dylan O'Brien, star of The Maze Runner, Saturday Night, Bumblebee, and Twinless, a Talk Film Society Awards nominee. Twinless. It is a very good movie. I've been just so busy the last few weeks that I haven't had a chance to see it again. It's that good. Rachel McAdams is amazing. It's like these are the kinds of roles like that, like bring out the best in her. It reminds me of Red Eye, another horror thriller that she's in, directed by another horror auteur. She's just incredible. Like, give her the Oscar for this. Like, I know that's never going to happen, but she's that good. Dylan O'Brien is playing a little shit, and he's great at playing little shits. So, and then Dennis Haysbert shows up for like a minute, and that's confusing. But no, it's great stuff. So if you haven't seen it, go out and see it. It's gonna be in theaters now for a few more weeks because it's still making money. People want to see original, made for adults thrillers. So here you go. Help yourselves, folks. Send help. Good movie. And yeah, I think that's it. Nothing else really that I've seen recently that I care to talk about. Wow, I'm glad we just talked about.
I can't believe all those things we watched.
I can't believe what we just watched and what we talked about watching. Oh, Siobhan. Well, I think it's time to move on and go to the meat.
I think so too.
I think so too. Go to the meat of the episode.
The meat of the episode. Dig in, folks. This is the main entree, as we've always called it.
Exactly. This is Best Director. Now, we're going to name our 5 best directors each. Now, the question is, who goes first?
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So...
Oh, my God. That is the question.
I don't know how to figure that out. I never know until I'm doing this with you, Siobhan. And you fumble around to find something that's...
I usually have a thing around to help do that. Now, Marcelo...
Yeah?
That usual object, I don't see it here, because I am actually... I'm not to give the game away. I'm set up in a different place. I moved it in those few seconds since we last started.
You know what? Not to also give the game away, but I also moved since a few seconds ago. So, yeah.
I'm just going to flip just a regular old penny.
Okay.
I saw here.
Okay. Great.
So, do you want Lincoln or do you want
you know what?
Capital or whatever the hell?
I just saw Lincoln on a plane. So, I'm all for Lincoln, the Spielberg movie.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're looking for Lincoln here.
Yep. Looking for Lincoln.
Oh, there's that big, beautiful bearded face itself. It's Lincoln. Marcelo, you have earned the right to decide whether you would like to go first or second in presenting your list of top 5 favorite directors of the year 2025.
All right. I'm going to do the brave thing and go first.
I think that's less brave, but okay.
All right. I have 3 honorable mentions that I want to get through before I name my top 5. Looking at my list, it's not like I haven't seen this list in like 5 days, but I'm taking another look at it. Yeah, I'm locking it in. So, first, honorable mention. Ava Victor, Sorry Baby. Movie I love. I've been saying it all season long. Screenplay, acting, and the direction now, I mean, I get to talk about it. I've said it before, it's so simple, but yet so effective. What Victor shows you and doesn't show you, I think is incredibly smart when it comes to the subject matter. So, incredible. I'm eager to see more from Victor down the line. Another director, honorable mention, that I want to see more of. I hope this is not his last movie. David Cronenberg, The Shrouds. He's one of the best ever to do it, right? Cronenberg. And The Shrouds, I wish got more attention. You know, a Best Original Screenplay nomination at the Oscars, that would have been perfect, but it's fine, whatever. But this is like his most personal film to date. From what I've read, like he's trying to find funding for his next movie. And at his age, I don't know if he's going to make another movie. If this is his last movie, so be it. It's an incredible one to go out on. Has everything Cronenberg in it, I think. Body horror, sci-fi, all that stuff. So Cronenberg, good job.
Worth an honorable mention, David Cronenberg.
Yeah. Next, another worthy honorable mention. Noah Baumbach for Jake Kelly. That's right, Jake Kelly is in the conversation. Once again, I love Baumbach. I think I'm in the minority of me loving Baumbach as much as I do. Do you think that's correct, Siobhan? Like, do I love Baumbach maybe a bit too much?
Here's the thing. I don't really... Oh, no, Noah Baumbach in general?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm an insane
I would say
person.
so.
Yeah.
Not that he's disliked necessarily, but like the degree to which you do like him a lot you're certainly in a minority there.
Yeah. I don't know why his movies speak to me. I don't go in expecting them to, be my favorites of the year, but so far that's what's been happening the last few years. And Jay Kelly, once again, one of my favorites of the year, and I think the direction here, very interesting, because right away in the opening shots of the movie in Jay Kelly, he's going for something he doesn't normally go for. Speaking of Spielberg, he goes for a Spielbergian opening, like tracking shot in that opening sequence. He makes decisions that seem very not in his wheelhouse throughout the movie. Anyway, I mean, worth an honorable mention. I don't want to go further because he did not make the top 5. So I refuse to talk about him anymore. So those were my honorable mentions. And now for my top 5. Okay, number 5. The apolitical Paul Thomas Anderson. Look, I love, PTA. I do. And I really love One Battle After Another. I don't think it's his best work. If, let's say, this year he came out with, Magnolia. If he came out with Magnolia, like, that would be my number 1 of the year. Like, absolutely, right? This is nowhere near Magnolia level, but it still has his, like... It's two things. He's been given so much money to make a grand epic, but also like just the small, simple shots of people talking in a room. Like he makes that so goddamn interesting. I'm reminded of like Phantom Thread, like scenes in like Magnolia, certain scenes that I've been rewatching for a project I'm working on for Magnolia. Anyway, it's him. It's him not, in my opinion, at his best, but it's still one of the best movies of the year. And to say what he's done with like the action sequences, like making them propulsive, They work. He directed like one of the best sequences on film in the last year with the Sea of Hills sequence at the end. Incredible stuff. I think for that alone, I think I mentioned it like during the best cinematography episode. Like that sequence alone gets you in the top 5. And congratulations, PTA. That alone really got you in the top 5. But overall, the movie is excellent. But again, not my favorite PTA, but still number 5. Number 4. If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. Mary Bronstein. I was lucky enough to see this at Fantastic Fest last year with Mary Bronstein doing a Q&A. And something that stuck with me, two things. She wrote the screenplay and she sent it to Rose Byrne. And Rose Byrne, I think I mentioned this during the screenplay episode. Like Rose Byrne said, like, this is amazing. Like, I have never received something like this where I'm the lead and I get this much, of a role. And to give a performance like this, like, doesn't come, to Rose Byrne that often, according to Bronstein. And that I'm grateful for because Rose Byrne, one of our greatest actors. The second thing that stood out was just how they filmed the movie and certain things I caught while watching the movie that she explained later. The close-ups are incredible. Like the movie starts with a close-up. And apparently how they shot that was like with a very with a camera right up to Rose Byrne's face. Like no real distance between, like just like millimeters between her face and the camera. And you can tell. And if there ever was a face to be, blown up, as a close-up on screen, it's Rose Byrne's face. So where she puts the camera, Bronstein puts the camera, how she elevates Rose Byrne's performance, like that's all excellent. So that's just like Rose Byrne and Bronstein together make this like the direction, like one of the top 5 of the year for me. Number 4, actually. So that's my number 4. If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. My number 3, I had to include this guy. I mean, Siobhan, who would I be if I did not include this director in my top 5? He directed 2 movies last year that I would say are 2 of the best. He's won an Oscar. It's been 25 years since he's won an Oscar, but he's won one. He also directed 2 seasons of The Knick. That's right, Steven Soderbergh. And what movie should I pick, though? I went back and forth. We have Black Bag and we have Presents.
Yeah, for real.
I think I'm going to go with the one that I think.
I think know what you picked. I know.
There's more to chew on with this one than Black Bag. I love Black Bag, but Presents is the one I'm picking.
You went with Presents. Wow.
Yeah, for number 3.
Very interesting.
Yeah. I don't remember if I told this story, but I'll repeat it again and I'll make this quick. So last year I saw Presents around this time actually. Actually, I know exactly when it was. It was a sneak preview. I drove up to Dallas, 3 hours away from me, to just see a sneak preview of Presents with a live stream Q&A. This was the same day David Lynch passed away. So I heard the news in the morning like everybody did. And then I was on the fence about driving up to Dallas to see this movie. So I go, you know what? To get my mind off things, I'll drive to Dallas. Perfect way to spend the day because I got there, watched the movie, and I don't know, like I was touched that I could see, even though I think Soderbergh wouldn't say it himself, like there's some Lynchian aspects in Presence. Maybe that was just me and just how I felt, on the day. But then, going beyond that, hearing Soderbergh talk about the making of Presence, not only at that Q&A, but also like interviews after that, like how he shot it, like he's his own cinematographer, of course, he's his own cameraman. He was talking about like what boots he wears while filming and going up and down the stairs in that house, and like when he decides to push in the camera and push out, and the lighting of it all, like that, I just soaked it up. And I'm still fascinated that now, at his age, I think he's 63 now, he's still shooting movies like he shoots movies. Nothing seems to be slowing him down, knock on wood. And this is just another fantastic experimental movie from him. And he, during the Q&A, didn't say it was an experimental movie, which I find interesting, because I definitely find it to be an experimental movie. But anyway, that's my number 3. Presence. Steven Spielberg. Yeah.
That Q&A was live streamed that day. Did he make reference to Lynch at all?
He did not. No, I don't think he did. I don't think he did. It's been over a year, but yeah, I was kind of expecting him to say something, but I guess it didn't come up. No, which is a shame. Again, like I don't know. I guess I was just in that mood of wanting something, to speak to me.
Yeah.
But in terms of it being Lynchian, but I don't think he's ever confirmed if it is or not. But I swear there's some instances in Presence that feel very, especially like the Return Lynch, like certain sounds and camera movements that are very Lynchian to me. But that's just me. All right, you know what? That's number 3. Number 2. Good old Ryan Coogler for Sinners. A movie I'm going back and forth on whether it's I'm not going to spoil it because in the next episode or maybe 2 episodes from now we'll talk about our best films of the year. But it's been back and forth on whether Sinners is my favorite of the year or not. Find out later if it is in a future episode. But man, has he created something that just is personal to him, does so much in regards to epic blockbuster filmmaking, but also very intimate, very, like I said, personal, and also making it a horror movie. It is definitely a horror movie. It's not a thriller. It's not like a elevated drama. No, it's a horror movie. There's vampires in it, for God's sakes. So him being able to do all that in one movie, like, that's incredible. I've been a fan of his since Fruitvale Station, back when I saw that, and then of course Creed, Black Panther, and this to me feels like, yes, he finally got to make something that like he wanted to make, not connected to IP or based on a true story. He got to make something of his own, and that's incredible. And also the fact that the music lifts it up so much for me too. Ludwig's going to win another Oscar, deservingly so, because this movie is like part musical for me, with how the music is so interlocked with the script and the story. So, Sinners, Ryan Coogler, good job. Number 1 of the year, no surprise. If you've been paying attention all season, this is not gonna be a surprise. It's Danny Boyle, 28 years later. Man, do I love Danny Boyle? It's all about the technique with Danny Boyle. I rewatched Slumdog Millionaire a few weeks ago. A few months ago now, because I wanted to see if that movie had aged at all for me, and it shows its age, but something that stands out is that direction. I think for every Danny Boyle movie, or pretty much every Danny Boyle movie I go back to, I think, man, is he just going for something, like something new, something inventive? He's so unique in that way. The fact that he shoots 28 years later like he does, I go back to that rig that I talked about when we did our cinematography episode. The fact that he got a rig with like 24 iPhone cameras, all like, half circle around a zombie just to get a shot of a zombie getting struck in the head with an arrow. Like, that is brilliance. That is technical brilliance. Cinematography-wise, directing-wise, and then, like, sound, visual effects, practical effects, all that. So this man has a vision. And I think 28 years later stands the test. Will stand the test of time. Like, already. Like now that Bone Temple's out, like, these 2 films, I think they're like a landmark horror series now. Not that 28...
Perfect duo.
Perfect duo,
just
yeah.
A great way to end the entire franchise of 28.
What a fantastic duology. No. We're making reference to the fact that now Sony might not make the third 28 years later. That's the rumor, which is insane to me. But I get it. It's all about money. Like, these 2 films didn't make enough money, I guess. But whatever. I know Danny Boyle's not going to stop making movies. whatever fires inside of him, if he doesn't direct it towards a third 28 Years Later movie, he'll do like something else that'll just be, as great, as inventive. I'm always waiting for the next Danny Boyle, and this one did not disappoint. I walked in kind of like a little scared, not of zombies, but like just worried that like would it live up to my expectations, and it definitely did. Man, was I just blown away that first screening, and then since then, rewatch after rewatch, I'm just blown away by the direction and everything else. So that's number one of the year, Danny Boyle. Congrats, Danny Boyle, and that is my list, Siobhan.
Love it. Good list. Good list.
Thanks. Just good, right?
Thanks for that. I guess I will go ahead and do my list now.
Siobhan, do your list now.
Which, yes, sir. Which is actually currently still in flux.
Oh.
I don't have a number 5 yet. I will be deciding which of these gets the number 5 slot and which of these are honorable mentions. I'm going to go honorable mention Clint Bentley in Train Dreams. I think he did some fascinatingly... he made some fascinating choices on this thing. Sorry, my mind is going blank. But yeah, really fascinating choices. That beginning, it's like right near the beginning of the film, the shot of the camera strapped to the tree as the tree is felled. Is amazing. And it works as a great bookend with what happens during the credits of Train Dreams. Just really great soulful stuff. I don't have him in my top 5 yet because I don't know. I can't exactly establish a singular voice from this man, but he made a very amazing thing for like a debut, right? Like it's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Honorable mention, Derek C. in France, Roofman. Very glad you're back behind the director's chair, buddy. Miss you. One of my favorites. One of my all-time faves. Honorable mention, James Gunn, Superman. Why not?
Why not?
You know what? Honorable mention. This is the last one. Ava Victor, Sorry Baby, also did not quite make my list. But I do see a good future for this promising young woman. Mm-hmm. Number 5. This is an all horror list, Marcelo.
Holy shit.
And I think that influenced my final decision there. Number 5. Michael Philippou and Danny Philippou, Bring Her Back.
Wow.
So talk to me, like, I thought it was good, but it maybe felt like a little gimmicky, like they're just doing like elevated horror, but like a little bit jokier and with like a social media thing and flashy filmmaking and like a clear gimmick with the hand, like, but Bring Her Back kind of told me they were serious. They really do touch on some real things, like they did in Talk to Me, some very, very, very real topics, but with like the seriousness they deserve, I think, and a really great observation, just on observation of those themes on pretty much every level through the filmmaking. I think they did a fantastic job here, and I officially am like looking forward to whatever they do next. Number 4, Mr. Sinners. The Cougs, Ryan Coogler. Mm-hmm. Also been a fan since that Fruitvale Station, and I really, every time he comes back, except for I guess the last time, he knocks it out of the park. maybe that last time wasn't so great, but there's other extra circumstances around that I don't exactly blame him.
It wasn't his fault.
I wouldn't say so. No, 100%. But no, just in full force here. Really incredible, soulful, like really meaningful filmmaking. And then just really fun, silly shit too. Did the whole thing. It felt like I just want to fuck around kind of thing, like with the vampires and stuff. But then they also made it very grounded and good. Like it all. Number 3, Zach Kreger, Weapons.
Whoa.
Love this guy. Been a fan since I was so young, watching Whitest Kids You Know on television on IFC channel. And they were Fuse. Were they on Fuse? They were on something like that.
Sounds
anyway,
right.
Barbarian was such a shocking surprise, like smash thing that I just adored. And I was already in the bag for whatever he did next, and then, but when like the concept came out of we're doing Magnolia but a horror movie, I was like, okay, yeah, sure, I fucking trust you, do it. And he fucking did it. It's such an ambitious, weird project, and he fully pulls it together. I think Weapons is an amazing movie full of great choices. Number 2, here we have our overlap. Danny Boyle, 28 years later.
Whoa.
Speaking of choices, this man comes back 28 years later after 28 days later and makes like a movie that is like just as a perfect spiritual and literal successor to that film. And that movie's already soft-hearted, but this one is like extra, and I think that's, I don't know, maybe that just speaks to aging or something. Like, it's just, it is an extraordinarily beautiful and thoughtful film. Like, and it's, and the political messaging, the social messaging, it's all completely on point for a director like Danny Boyle, who, like you mentioned, like, you're like, you can go, I can pretty much go into the next one being like, I don't like it, will it? I hope it's good. But no matter what he's going to make, it's going to be interesting, but it's not always a masterpiece or whatever. But, you know, a Danny Boyle movie is always interesting, I think. Always one of the most interesting to think about. And, yeah, anyway, whatever. 28 years later is amazing. Just rambling at this point. Number 1. Had to do it. Had to give it to him. Yorgos Lanthimos. Been going yet. Nah.
That'd be quite the swerve.
No. I'm kidding. That guy fucking sucks. Number 1. Steven Soderbergh.
What?
Presents.
Oh,
Yes.
wow. Okay.
Yes, well, I wasn't going to do the which movie could it be? I don't know. It's Presents. God, like, I don't know. Soderbergh is, you've made me appreciate Soderbergh, Marcelo. You and your friend Mike Schindler, who hosts, you host a podcast together about Steven Soderbergh called the Soderbergh Manifesto.
Yeah.
Through listening to that show, I have genuinely gained a huge appreciation for Soderbergh, which I already had, but I didn't think I realized I had it. And I just, now I'm on pins and needles waiting for his next film always, because I'm like, this guy always does something fascinating. Each new film feels very Soderbergh, but it feels very unique still. And Presence, like, completely separate from his entire filmography. I mean, I did call this an all horror list, and it's like, Presence is technically horror, I guess, but I mean, it's not exactly the scariest movie. But it is a very, like, soulful and, like, lingering and, like, emotional movie, which I would not ever associate with him necessarily. Plus, it does have some spooks, just a couple. Yeah, it's just incredible, cool directorial and cinematography and editing choices that like all throughout the whole thing that like make this tale worth. Or like it feels like I'm just getting this weird a peek via a weird lens into this family's life. Presence. Steve Soderbergh.
Amazing. Great list, Siobhan. Great. And just in case you were wondering when the next Soderbergh movie was releasing, just wait about, let me do the math here, 8 weeks? 7 weeks? April 10th is when the Christophers comes out, the next Soderbergh movie. So,
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Beautiful man.
Yeah. And you know what? If if the rumors are true, we can expect a Soderbergh Star Wars movie in about 2 years' time. So
Yeah.
because they're apparently announcing that at D23 or something that somebody said on the Discord. Mike Schindler, I hope that's true. All right. Okay, we did it. Best directors of the year. Those 10, or our 10 picks. I mean, we overlapped a bit, but those are the only ones worth talking about. No other picks are worth talking about. Nobody's other picks are worth talking about.
That Marcel, I must disagree with you.
Why?
I must disagree with you.
What?
because I actually went into our Discord and solicited our members in our Discord for their own picks. I think those would be worth talking about.
Why?
Because these are people we know and respect and like their opinions, and or not like all their opinions. We don't like all their opinions. A lot of these are going to be terrible. But
Yes.
we like to hear all their opinions, even if they're going to infuriate us.
You know what? That is fair. I accept.
Yeah. These come from the talkfilmsociety.com/discord, talkfilmsociety.com/discord, Talk Awards channel in the new Discord. In the Discord we've had for a long time, not new at all.
Like 3 years now, I think.
Not the Who's Tommy, Thomas, Tommy Nara, Thomas Mariani, host of a little show you may know called Cinema to the Letter, maybe? All right. Ryan Coogler, Sinners. Paul Thomas Anderson, One Battle After Another. Danny Boyle, 28 Years Later. Clint Bentley, Train Dreams.
Holy shit.
Park Chan-wook, No Other Choice.
Wow.
Good list, Tommy. Good list, Tommy. I wonder where you got
list.
a few of those choices from. Probably from listening to this. Friend of the site, Sam Shop first. I believe this is all fair. I think there's nothing to talk about here.
Okay.
But always got to be on pins and needles around this guy.
Exactly.
All right, Sam Shop first, friend of the site. Coogler, Sinners. I believe it means Ryan Coogler. Boyle, 28YL. I believe he means Danny Boyle for 28 Years Later. Del Toro for Frankenstein. I believe he means Guillermo del Toro. Kreger, Weapons. I believe he means Zach Kreger. And the last minute edition of Trachtenberg Predator Badlands. I believe he means Dan Trachtenberg, and I don't care what time you post it. Tara. Wow, we never get Tara in here. Tara's here. Former guest of the show, Tara. Helped us on our announcement episode for the Oscar nominations. Helped us. She really is fucking with us here. Coogler. Like, this is all she says. Coogler. So I believe she means Ryan Coogler for Sinners. Kreger. All right. I believe means Zach Kreger for Weapons. Del Toro. I believe she means Guillermo del Toro for Frankenstein. Boyle. I believe she means Danny Boyle for 28 Years Later. And PTA. I believe she means Paul Thomas Anderson for One Battle After Another. And then she adds on a sixth, which is not allowed, but I will read it. She says Cameron. What's that? Cameron Crowe have a movie last year?
Cameron Crowe, yeah. Maybe for the re-release of Vanilla Sky.
No, of course. It's Cameron James.
Jimmy.
Who made Avatar Fire and Ash. I guess that's her honorable mention. I don't know. Who cares? Hollywood, Noah Cassidy, the wrestle guy. Park Chan-wook, No Other Choice. Ryan Coogler, Sinners. David Cronenberg, The Shrouds. Paul Thomas Anderson, One Battle After Another. Takeshi Kitano, Broken Rage. Don't know anything about that one. We are stupid. We like to just have like the same 5 films over and over.
Please.
Said.
Yeah.
So like just keep shit like that out of here.
Nothing
If
new.
you've never heard of it, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Jay McMillan, right here. It comes Ryan Coogler, Sinners. Perfect. That's the perfect choice. Jafar Panahi, It Was Just an Accident. Palme d'Or winner. GDT, Frankenstein, I believe he means Guillermo del Toro. He fucked it up.
No, he was so close.
Mona Fastfold, The Testament of Anne Lee. Mona Fastfold.
Oh, yeah. I probably should have put her in honorable mentions, but oh well, too late.
Yeah. Park Chan-wook, the No Other Choice. You didn't don't capitalize W in wook. Do not do that. You fucked up. Richard Gere, solid. Park Chan-wook, again, don't capitalize the W, and I believe he means Park Chan-wook in for No Other Choice. Ryan Coogler, I believe he means Ryan Coogler for Sinners. Jafar Panahi, I wouldn't have known that one. I wouldn't have known this one if it weren't for Jay McMillan. It was just an accident. Zach Kreger, Barbarian. Ronan Day-Lewis. Now that one's interesting. Ronan Day-Lewis.
For that comeback movie.
What was it called? They did this on purpose. What the fuck was that? An enemy?
Yeah.
Anemone?
Anemone.
Amenano?
Amanano.
Aminimamo.
Amimamo.
A shibidoo. A shabadoo.
Shibidoo.
Did you see that? Was that any?
I did not. I heard a terrible story about. Well, not story. I heard somebody talk about a scene in the movie. I don't want to repeat what that scene is. It sounds horrible.
Is that right?
Yeah. But
Like trigger warning stuff. Like
yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to fully get into it in this episode, but maybe off mic. But I wouldn't, if it was on, I wouldn't turn it off. I'm interested to see Daniel Day-Lewis act in anything. I just saw him in Lincoln. How many times have I brought up Lincoln in this episode? He's incredible. Incredible in Lincoln. So, yeah, Phantom Thread. I mean, one of the best actors ever. And also, is the movie really that bad? I wonder, because I just heard nothing but...
I'm very it's very curious, but I don't want to answer the question. I don't want to watch it. I really don't.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I'll hear you out if you see it for sure.
Yeah.
John K. Nicholson gives us Ryan Coogler, Sinners. I believe he means Coogler, but he is very cool. I'll agree with that. PTA OBAA. I believe he means Paul Thomas Anderson for One Battle After Another. Naya DaCosta for Hedda.
Okay.
Speaking
I still need to see that.
Years later. Huh?
Yeah.
Park Chan-wook, again, you don't capitalize that W. I don't think you do anyway. No Other Choice. Zach Kreger, Weapons. Yeah, but I thought of Park Chan-wook. Again, like, I loved that movie when I finished watching it. Like, I fucking loved it. And it's not that it evaporated from my mind, but it's like, I don't remember what I liked about it. I've said that before. Like, why did I like this movie? I don't fucking know. It's like, I can't even say it. I don't know. Richard Gere solid. Chloe Zhao got a heck of a performance out of those kids in the Hamnet, but there's something to be said for that. But I think, I think, come on. Buckley and Mescal were going to bring the heat no matter what. I know nothing about how movies are made. Yeah, clearly. Zephyr. Coogler Sinners. I believe she means Ryan Coogler Sinners. Johnson, Wake Up Dead Man. I believe she means Ryan Johnson. For Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out Mystery. Schaffer, Naked Gun 2025. I believe she means Akiva Schaffer for Naked Gun. It's not called 2025.
Come on.
Does she think that we would have confused it for the old Naked Gun in this context? Joey Hamilton, former guest of the show, former friend of the show. Ryan Coogler, Sinners, former friend. Paul Thomas Anderson, One Battle After Another. Danny Boyle, 28 years later. Yeah, this is why. This is why he's a former friend. Yorgos Lanthimos, Begonia.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ. Park Chan-wook, no other choice.
Does he not know your relationship with...
Does he not know that I don't like that guy?
Yeah. and that you're trying to avoid saying his name, right? And it is
the
kind
pain that caused me to say the name.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It seems like, and he knows you're reading this, so
yeah, and he knew. I said it earlier as a joke, but I had to say it for real there. Like it's fucked up to do that to me. Well, I guess that's the end of our Discord forever, maybe after something like that. But but definitely for this week. Thanks for all the picks, everybody. Love them all, every single one of them.
We got to do it one more time this season for the Best Picture
episode.
At least, yeah. All right, one more thing, and then we're done. Then I can go lay down.
Oh my goodness, I'd love to do that.
Okay, so not to kind of show you how the sausage is made, folks, but in the middle of the episode, we had like a big time jump. Not going to tell you where, how, why, but just know the BAFTAs happened in that time jump. So we know now that PTA won Best Director, right, for One Battle After Another. Okay, that's something to keep in mind. We know that.
We do.
Okay, with that knowledge, let's start the prognostication game. Okay, so I go to IndieWire each week. I look to see what their predictions are for Oscars. We're looking at Best Director. So they list from 1 to 5, most likely to win the Oscar to least likely to win the Oscar, according to IndieWire. And Siobhan, Best Director, I'm going to tell you the nominees in seemingly random order on Wikipedia. So here are the Best Director nominees in case you need a reminder. Chloe Zhao, Hamnet. Josh Safdie, Marty Supreme. Paul Thomas Anderson, One Battle After Another. Jacqueline Trier, Sentimental Value. And Ryan Coogler, Sinners. Now, Siobhan.
Well, okay.
1 through 5. Can you predict what IndieWire has predicted?
Well, if I can't, what I can do for sure is tell you that's not random. That was by order of the alphabetical by name of film.
Oh, okay.
HMO.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I was looking by name of the director. So
I'm on the Academy's site here to have my list here, and it's the same list.
That's not how Talk Film Society does it. We do it by name.
Nah, baby. We go by last name of director, don't we?
Yes.
Hell yeah. Well, look. Oh, geez. Actually, a little toughy, this number 5. It's an honor bus to be nominated. You pervert. Josh Safdie, Marty Supreme, number 5.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Number 4, Joachim Trier, Sentimental Value, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, Chloe Zhao, Hamnet. Number 2, Ryan Coogler, Sinners. Number 1, Paul Thomas Anderson, One Battle After Another.
All right. You put PTA up top.
I did.
Okay. So
I'd be
let's
very surprised if he didn't win that, but let's see.
see what IndieWire says. So IndieWire, number 5. You said Josh Safdie. They also said Josh Safdie.
They
So
said Paul Thomas Anderson.
They don't know what they're talking about. Number 4. You said Trier. They actually said Chloe Zhao.
I thought about it. Oh.
Yeah. Number 3. You said Zhao. They said Trier. So, yeah. And then, number 2 and number 1. You said Kugler 2, PTA 1. They said Kugler 2, PTA 1. You are correct.
All right.
So 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
Let's talk about who we think is going to win.
Right.
I think it's more obvious now than before. Well, maybe not. Okay, I'll take it back. Maybe not obvious. Because I can still see Coogler. I'm not ruling him out as winning the Best Director Oscar. Even though PTA has cleared so many hurdles.
Yeah.
He seems destined to win now. I'm still going to give the edge to PTA. I'm still going to say he's going to win. But
Yeah.
I think Coogler's right behind. If there an Oscar night, if Coogler is crowned Best Director, I'm not going to be surprised because he's definitely number 2. He's definitely right behind PTA. So that's my pick. It's PTA, but Coogler close. Siobhan, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm the same. I think it's pretty firmly going to be Paulie. It's Paul's time, that's what it is. It's Paul's time. Great movie. Kind of dominated culture, but then also has the name Paul Thomas Anderson. So it's Paul's time.
Now,
But if there is a number 2, it's Ryan Coogler.
okay, so that's it. Those are our picks for Best Director. PTA, both of us. Now, again, would I like an upset to happen? That would be great. That'd be fantastic. Best Picture we'll talk about next episode. Well, actually, 2 episodes from now. I think next episode, folks, the Talk Film Society Awards. As a reminder, vote. Go to talkfilmsociety.com//awards or /TFSAwards or /vote. You have so many options. Go there, vote for the best of the year. We already announced the nominees. Now's your chance to vote. Vote up until we record the episode next week, because next week is the Talk Film Society Awards on March 6th. It's coming up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Things are coming to a head real quick here.
Real quick, yeah. And then a week after that is our Best Picture episode. And then a week after that, or more, because I'm going to be on a cruise ship and then at South by. When I'm done with all that, then we'll record our post-Oscars. A cruise ship and at South by. Two different things.
At the same
time. That would be great if there was a cruise ship that had like a film festival inside of it. Wouldn't that be great?
Oh my dear God.
Yeah. But no, like I'm going on a cruise ship for a week, and then when I come back from the cruise ship, I'm doing South by. So, and then the Oscars are like the Sunday after I come back. So yeah, it's going to be a hectic next few weeks for me. That's why we're recording the Best Picture episode early, and then we'll record the award show next week. Anyway, behind the scenes talk. Who gives a shit? All right. Siobhan, you got anything?
Thanks for listening, everybody. If this is indeed my last No, I'm joking. No, I can't even get that out. But seriously, if this is indeed my last recording, just know I had fun doing it.
Well, look, just
I don't regret a thing.
Just wait like 3 more episodes, and then no, you're never leaving. Look, folks listening,
Enjoy it while it lasts. And now for our closing thoughts, our closing remarks. The thing we say at the end of all these episodes. Hey. We'll see you at
see you on the cruise festival.
the Talk from Society Awards.
Or
Bye.
the Talk from Society Awards too. That's cool too. Bye.